So I've been following Rosie Huntington-Whiteley for a while on Twitter, and recently she announced that she's released a new makeup line in Marks & Spencer's. I was really drawn to it because first of all the packaging was rose gold, and you know, everyone loves rose gold, so that was a really good marketing technique. And secondly, we obviously share the same name, so everything says Rosie on it, and I think it's really cool that it says my name on some makeup. Like, I've always wanted that. And in case anyone doesn't know who she is, if you've been living under a rock, she is a British supermodel, and she's also done a few acting roles as well. One of the most recent films she was in was Mad Max Fury Road. In case you've seen that, you might know who she is. She has an underwear range at Marks & Spencer's, and now she has released a makeup collection. So I'm going to be doing a first impressions review, and I am not being paid to make this video. I'm not being sponsored. Nobody's sent me any makeup for free. I went out and bought this all myself, so this is going to be a completely honest review. I got 3 different products because obviously it's a new range, so I didn't know what it was going to be like, so I didn't want to completely splurge, spend all my money on the whole collection if I might not even like it. And at the moment they've got an offer on where if you buy any 2 products you get a free makeup bag, which I have here. This is the makeup bag. Again, it's really lovely. It's like a rose gold, like a light rose gold colour. The interior is just black, and it says Rosie for autograph on a little rose gold square. And it's also got a little R on the zip as well, which I think is really cute. So now I've got a makeup bag with my name on it, and I'm really pleased about that. So the products that I'm going to be trying are the Contour Starstruck stick, which is obviously just a contour stick, the eyebrow pencil, and also the lipstick in the colour Lady Rose. So this is the finished result, and if you want to see me putting it on and my opinions on each one, then make sure to keep watching. So I'm going to start with my foundation already on, just because I don't need to show you that. I'm not reviewing a foundation. I use the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation in Classic Beige, if anyone was wondering. So the first Rosie product that I'm going to use is the Starstruck Contour, and this is in the colour Killer Contours. And I believe it's like a cream stick contour, so I'm really excited about that because I've wanted one of these for ages. You can twist it up if you need more. I obviously don't because it's brand new. So I'm just going to start from my hairline and go down where my cheekbones naturally are. I don't have very defined cheekbones, so hopefully this is going to help me out. So as you can see, that's come out really pigmented, which is good if you're trying to contour, obviously. So I'm going to continue to use this on any areas of my face that a natural shadow might fall, because that'll make it darker and make those areas look smaller, and then the highlighted areas will obviously look bigger. I'm just going to use it on my jawline. I'm going under my chin here. Really good way to get rid of a double chin as well, FYI. I'm also going to do my temples. Goes on really smoothly, and I don't really have to press very hard at all. I can't see myself using this up really quickly. I feel like it might last a really long time. I'm going to put some down the sides of my nose. I'm also going to put a bit just underneath my hairline so that I can blend that upwards afterwards. I'm also going to put a little bit under my lip just so they look a bit more plump. And then to finish off, I'm just going to join my temple contour to the one on my cheekbones just a bit, so that when I blend it out, it all looks a bit more natural. I think mine looks okay. It doesn't matter if it's messy, obviously you're just going to blend it out anyway, so that's fine. So far, I really like this. It went on really nice and smooth, and it's in all the areas that I want it to be in. But it'll be put to the test when I blend, because obviously that is where the magic happens. So to highlight and blend with this contour, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Natural. I love this so much, I use it all the time. It gives really good full coverage. So I'm just going to put this any areas that I want highlighting, obviously. So under my eyes, and I'm just going to drag it outwards like that. The other eye too. The first time I contoured was really scary. I was like, what am I doing to my face? But I just kept with it. I was like, I must be doing this wrong, and it came out looking fine. So if you're new to contouring and you're worried that you're doing it wrong, just keep at it. You probably are doing it right. It just is a bit of a scary process. Blending is the main part. So I've done it under my eyes. I'm just going to do middle of my forehead. I'm just going to take that, what I've done on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. Is that the bridge of your nose? Down the centre of my nose. Yeah, the bridge, right? I don't know why it's called a bridge. It's not exactly a bridge, is it? I'm also going to do my Cupid's bow, and also a lot on my chin because I have no chin. So I like to highlight this big time to really accentuate it, so to say. I think I'm pretty much done. I think that's where I want my contour to be, so we will see what happens when I blend it out. So to blend everything together, I'm going to use this beauty blender. Normally I don't really like using beauty blenders just because I feel like if I'm using them not to contour and using it just for foundation, it sucks up a lot of the product and I don't get a very good coverage, and I've got just about as much time for light coverage foundation as I do for kitten heels. I haven't used a beauty blender in a while, so I might be a bit rusty, but bear with me. I'm going to blend the contour upwards because you don't really want to lose the line, you just want to blend it. But if you blend it downwards, it'll kind of just look a bit muddy and weird. So try and blend it upwards. I'm liking this so far, it's actually blending really nicely. So I just like to blend all the dark bits really quickly first, and then I'm going to go over the lighter bits with a different beauty blender, which I have here. So I'm going to use a separate one to go over the lighter bits, just to blend that out a little bit as well, and then afterwards I'll blend it all together properly. So I've just finished the contour and I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. I don't claim to be any kind of contour expert or anything, this is just the way that I do it and I'm pleased with the way that it's turned out. So I've never used one of these sticks to contour with before, but I think this is what I'm going to be reaching for from now on to contour, because it's just really easy to do and you can get it all in the right places really quickly and it doesn't take like forever to do with a brush and stuff. So yeah, really pleased with this. So now I'm just going to set my face with the Stay Matte Powder by Rimmel. Then I'm going to take this Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sun Glow number 25. I'm just going to use that on an angled brush just to bring out the contour a bit more and to give it a little bit more definition and to also set it in place. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of blusher and I'm going to use MAC's blusher in Pinch Me. So moving on to my eyebrows, the next Rosie for Autograph product that I have is a brow pencil, and this is in the colour Natural Brown 1. I got the lighter shade just because I wanted to not have them too dark, because I like a lighter brown now that I've got slightly lighter hair. So again, you get the gorgeous rose gold packaging with the nice black middle bit, and it's also got the Rosie for Autograph signature in the middle. On this side you've got the pencil, and then on this side you have got a little brush so that you can brush out your brows, which is what I'm going to do now. So I like to brush up my whole brow to start with, and then I like to take it at an angle here and just brush downwards so that that part's nice and straight. Then I will do kind of the same to the middle bit but not as harsh. Then for the very beginning of my brow I kind of like to brush it backwards almost, so that a few little hairs look quite bushy, because I'm into the whole thick brow look at the moment. My eyebrows always go really crazy after I've slept on them, especially if I'm growing them out like I am now. So I'm just going to brush them upwards like that, and oh my god, they look so weird right now. And then just bring it down like that. I'm going to do a quick swatch of the pencil to see what the pigment is like. That's what it's like. Nice and smooth. So actually what I'm going to do is I might just do a faint line. Oh, this is really pigmented. I've literally barely touched it and it's done a really nice pigmented line under my eyebrow. This is really good. So I'm just going to draw a line underneath my eyebrow really faintly and downwards, just so I get a general idea of the shape that I want. I'm also going to do that for the top as well. So already that's looking a lot better, and I've only done a line underneath and a line on top. So now I'm just going to fill in a few of the hairs that I'm missing. I think this colour is perfect for my eyebrows actually. I thought it might be a bit too light because there was only two options, this one and a darker one. So this will be really good if you've got lighter brown hair or blonde hair. So you see I've literally just done a few little sweeps of that and the middle bit is already looking pretty good. I'm just going to go back in with the little brush just to make sure the shape is where I want it, because obviously the pencil is still a cream pencil, so it's going to cause the hairs to stick together a little bit and change the shape slightly. So I'm just going to fix that. So as you can see, if you compare my eyebrows, this one is looking a lot fuller than that one. Pleased with that. I'm going to do my other one and speed it up so you can see exactly what I do without any pauses. So these are the finished brows. I really like them. I know everyone has a different preference on how they like their brows, but I'm really pleased with the way these turned out. I know they look a bit crazy right now. I kind of look like a caveman, but once I've got all my makeup on, they should look okay. I really liked how pigmented the pencil was. As you could see, I just hardly touched my eyebrow and there was a really nice defined line. So I love that about it, and it's really smooth and glides on really lovely. Even though it wasn't very sharp, it still kind of filled in those little hairs. So even sharper, I think that would work really, really well. So for my eye makeup, I'm going to be using the Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to be using the colours Limit and Nuna to do a really simple smoky eye. I don't want to draw too much attention to my eyes because I want to focus on the products I'm reviewing, so that's the contour, the eyebrows and the lips. So I'm going to do this relatively fast. To do my smoky eyes, I like to do a little V in the corner. This is obviously a really subtle one so you can barely see it, but I like to do a little V like this and then blend that out afterwards. My eyeshadow looks really pink on camera, but I promise you it's like a purple based brown. I'm going to take a little bit of Nuna underneath my lash line. Then I'm just going to smudge all that out with a different brush. So I've just done my eyeshadow, and I think I'm just going to put some mascara on to finish the look because I don't want it to be too dramatic. So I'm using the Max Factor Clump Defy mascara, and this is my favourite mascara in the world. So for my lips, I'm going to be trying out this lipstick, which is the Rosie for Autograph lipstick in the colour Lady Rose. Again, in this amazing packaging, you've got the rose gold with the Rosie for Autograph signature, and then the colour on the end as well. And then inside is the lipstick, and that is a really, really gorgeous colour. It's also got a tiny rose like engraved onto it. I think that's so, so cool. Really classy. So for the purpose of the review, I'm just going to put it straight on my lips without any lip liner because I want to get the full effect of what it's like. I'm going to do a quick swatch for you just to see what the pigment's like. There we go. So the lipstick's like a really nice neutral mauvey pink colour, which is lovely. I'm really not the best at putting lipstick on, by the way, so just bear that in mind when you watch this. It goes on really pigmented. That's really, really nice. Well, you really don't need a lot of that at all. I really, really love the lipstick. I think the colour is beautiful, and it's also kind of like in between matte and shiny, and I don't have any lipsticks like that, so that's a really nice change too. I love this colour, oh my god. I think this is going to be my new favourite lipstick. So the lipstick was also a winner. I think this is actually my favourite thing that I've tried so far. I love all three, but this was my favourite. So this is the finished look that I have. Obviously, the three products that I used were the contour kit, the eyebrow pencil and the lipstick, and I loved all three. I think my favourite was probably the lipstick just because I'm obsessed with this colour so much. I think it's going to be like my new staple colour. I'm really impressed with the quality. I love the packaging, so I feel like I am going to be going out and getting more from that range. So well done, Rosie, for smashing it on the makeup range. Team Rosie. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already and you would like to, please make sure to subscribe so that you are aware of whenever I post a new... Let's try that again. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you would like to see more videos from me in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye!